ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಒಂದು ಸಚಿತ್ರ VCD ಅಂತ. ಅದು ನಾವು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೂ MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನೆನಪಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಸುಮಾರು 30 ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ 45 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಸದಾಶಿವ, ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಆತ್ಮಾರಾಮ್, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಪರಿಚಿತರು. ಎಲ್ಲವಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾ ಇದನ್ನು ಆರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿದ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ರಾಮಸೇವಾ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಕೊನೆಯ ಕಚೇರಿ MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ತಮಿಳಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಅವರ ಕಚೇರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ರಾಮಸೇವಾ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಕಚೇರಿ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯವರು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2-3 ವರ್ಷ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ರಾಮಸೇವಾ ಮಂಡಳಿಗೆ ಅದೊಂದು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್, ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಬರೋದು. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತವಾಗಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನನಗನ್ನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಪದ್ಮ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿತ್ತು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಪದ್ಮ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಬರೀ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್, ಇದು ರಾಮನ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ. ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿನ ತಾವೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ದಿನ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ವನಿ ಸುರುಳಿ ಮೇ 6ರಂದು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ನಾವು ಗೀತಾಂಜಲಿ ಮೆಮೋರಿಯಲ್ ಫೆಸ್ಟಿವಲ್ ಆಫ್ MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅವರ ನಿಧನದ ನಂತರ ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಒಂದು ಗೀತಾಂಜಲಿಯನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧ ISKCON ಆಡಿಟೋರಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಚತುರ್ವೇದಿ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಸತಿ ಅದನ್ನು ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಯೋಗ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಹಲವಾರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ವನಿ ಸುರುಳಿಯನ್ನು ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಹಿರಿಯ ಕಲಾವಿದರಾದ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ವರರಾವರು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಮೂರನೆಯದು ನಮ್ಮ ವರದರಾಜನವರು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಟಣೆ ನಾನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಗೀತಾಂಜಲಿ ಫೆಸ್ಟಿವಲ್ ಏನು MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. MS ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ರಾಮಸೇವಾ ಮಂಡಳಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಗಂಟಿದೆ.
ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ B.S.S ರಾವ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಈಗ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮಸೇವಾ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಗೌರವ ಇಂದಿನ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆ ವಹಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ರಂಗನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಪಂಡಿತ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ YELLA ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ವರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಗೌರವ. నమ్మవలే. ಈಗ
వేదికను అలంకరించిన భారతదేశానికి ఎంతో ఘనకీర్తి తీసుకొచ్చిన డాక్టర్ కస్తూరి రంగన్ గారికి, వారు రాజ్యసభ మెంబర్, అట్లాగే రామసేవా మండలిలో నారాయణ స్వామి గారితో పాటు నుండి వారు అనేక ఎంతో సేవలు చేస్తున్న వారు పెద్దవారు, వారు అలాగే ఈ వేదిక మీద ఉండే మహావిద్వాంసులు, విద్వాంసులే కాకుండా విద్వాంసులతో పాటు సభలు నడిపేవాళ్ళు చాలా గొప్పవాడు. సభలు లేకపోతే విద్వాంసులు ఎట్లుంటారు? అలాగే సభ నడిపే వారు సెక్రటరీగా పనిచేశారు మూర్తి గారు. అట్లాగే మా ప్రసాద్ గారు వాజ్ సెక్రటరీ ఆఫ్ గ్రాండ్ సమాజ్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ జర్నలిస్ట్ సిస్టర్స్. అండ్ కే కృష్ణమూర్తి గారు ఘటం. We were traveling in 1972 European countries. He played Ghatam. I was playing Mridangam. So I'm very happy and to be here. Especially the Gayana Samaja and this fourth high school, Ramaseva Mandali. Once I was playing with Maharajapuram, Krishnadayar, and then for music academy. Now I'm remembering. Mahalingam, T.R. Mahalingam flute. I was playing. Mr. Manjunath Ghatam is a great person from Karnataka, Ghatavidwan. He brought that Mr. Narayana. I was seeing him. It's like Ramabhakta Hanuman. He's a divine person. He was introduced me to visit this Ramaseva Mandali program. Okay, to be agreed. Then first time I saw the Pandal. It's a beautiful Pandal. It's a professional musical concert hall. I was thrilled by audience and arranging all these things. So only one person was directing all things. And he is a divine person because Pachambai Vajanath Bhavata, M.S. Lakshmi, Ramaseva, all words, musicians have come and gave beautiful concerts here. That is not for money. We never asked the money for Mr. Narayana Swami. Just whenever he used to come to Madras and arrange all the concerts during the December season. From December to April, he used to write the letters to all musicians. So it's a great person. Today is a Founders Day. I am very proud to be here. It's a beautiful audience also. Whenever I come to Bangalore, it's a divine audience. I can see the audience very most efficient. They are very good musicians. Today, I am very honored with being here and sharing the joy and the felicitation the elderly persons. I am very happy. Narayana Swami, he introduced this is the Mandal program. So for 40 days, we used to give performances. I think in India, never no organization doing like this. Almost since my age of 7th year, I used to give my performances in all over India and abroad. But I never seen this like Pandal and with Ramaseva Mandali. It's real Ramaseva Mandali, not drama. It's music Mandali. Ramaseva Music Mandali. Because he is not introducing, thanks to God, he is not introducing Western music. Western dance. I'm very happy. But that's also great music, I'm not denying. But the very orthodox and very now Founders Day, so very elderly persons, their felicitating artists and organizations, very, very wonderful. I'm very happy. Then youngsters also next year onwards, then also encouraging young talent artists to felicitate in Founders Day. Then, so I want to give some suggestion. Why don't you start a corpus fund for the Samaja? Because everybody is now fascinating to see the TV films and the TV dance, TV music. Music means TV, cinema sangeeta. So this must go to the 100 years they have to celebrate. This is now 69 years old. I wish they can, the Samaja will celebrate the 100th years century. So, if it is they are introducing some corpus fund, I will donate myself 10,000, 101. Namaskar. Today there is a very good program. The Hyderabad Brothers. In his program, Mandali said actually has to come. So RAMAMURTHY is my disciple. He could not come, but I am replacing my Shishya's because Mr. Prasad telephoned to me from Hyderabad. Immediately agreed, not by performance, today's function. He's a great scientist in the world. First time we saw some same guys, Ramaseva Mandali, they want to start from music institute. On that day, he visited and he was the resident of the Sabha. I am very happy to see him. Yes. After Narayana Swami Garu passed away, this is my first visit to Ramaseva Mandali. I am very happy. All the best and wish you a happy new year. Namaskar.
Commissioners of music who have been today recognized through awards, and distinguished guests and invitees and ladies and gentlemen. I am really very privileged to be here with all of you today morning on this very august occasion of the Founders Day. The day to remember the legendary founder of the Ramaseva Mandali, late Sree S.V. Narayana Swami RAO. I say the word legendary with the full recognition of the significance of that word. If in my own stint in Bangalore, which now exceeds more than 3 decades, if two aspects, two symbols of traditions of Karnataka, particularly Bangalore, if you were asked to single out, one is this institution, the Ramaseva Mandali, and the other one is the Bangalore Science Forum, which was nurtured by late Sree Narasimhaya. And the interesting aspect is, whenever you come to this function here, you can see Narasimhaya sitting in one of those seats. He was an extraordinary person. I think both of them, Narayana Rao here, Narayana Swami Rao here, and Narasimhaya there, I think what was common to both of them is the extraordinary sense of commitment and dedication with which they nurtured the institutions they created. And they didn't create it overnight. This institution today is 69 years old. I think it was done much before I was born. So you can see, and it has seen all facets of Bangalore. Bangalore, 69 years, was very different. It was not even a retired man's paradise. It was an idyllic city, idyllic town. Then it became a retired man's paradise. People started thinking with the salubrious weather, you have a wonderful environment here. Then came all these electronics and many other kinds of aerospace and so on. And today, it has gone into the IT and BT and everything that you talk about, and it has become a world city. But something has sustained the old Bangalore, its cultural traditions, its social traditions, and that is the people's interest to be always enlightened, the enlightenment attitude of the Bangaloreans. And you get this, when you come to this city, you breathe this air, then you have this kind of an enlightenment, the urge to learn, and which on one side Narasimhaya provided, and the urge to be a part of a fantastic cultural tradition which Narayana Rao provided in this particular place. So this is what impressed me most. Of course, I have been following with a lot of interest the evolution of this institution, and I have been also fortunate enough to have met him a few times. When you see him, he is so humble and he is so simple that it's very difficult to imagine that here is a man with a grit and tenacity to build up institution which is today the most remarkable cultural center of Bangalore. So whenever there was an invitation, I always tried to take advantage of it, subject to all the other pressures that one faces in one's own profession. But it's always a great experience for me to be here. And in fact, some years back when Prasad, who is now carrying forward the traditions of Narayana Rao, he one day told that we would like to have selected Emma Subbalakshmi, and she has to be honored, and she is too weak to travel down to Bangalore. So could you please come, and then we could probably go and present it at her own residence. So Professor B.K. Chandrasekhar, the erstwhile Education Minister of Karnataka, and myself joined Ram Prasad. We went to her residence in Chennai, and we made this presentation. She was so proud and so delighted about this entire function that was organized in her honor at her own residence. And of course, we used this opportunity to talk in a light-hearted way, many things, including I reminded her of how as a child I used to really enjoy her music, memorable music of Meera and Shakuntala and so on. And she felt so touched. And of course, I was on the way to Sriharikota to participate in the next launch. And she said with all sincerity and with all divinity that this mission will be a success. And that mission was a success. So, music is divine. And those who practice music, they are even more. They are the symbols of that divinity. And you have a whole host of them today whom you have honored. They are all people with a lot of divinity, because you can't practice music and get the best to be transferred to a set of audience unless you have that kind of an inner urge to do so. So it is not just a profession. It is not a way of leading a better life or a better quality of life. It is a question of passion. It is a question of a commitment to the society. And that is what the musicians practice. So whenever you come and you hear them, you enjoy them, you go with that impression that these are the kind of people, people like us may be servicing 10,000, 20,000. But when a musician sings, he enthuses lakhs and lakhs. So there is a big difference between the outreach that they have and the type of appeal they carry and the type of things that we scientists carry. So we are very limited in our own role to the society compared to some of these great personalities with whom I have today the honor to share this particular stage. And I am really very privileged, and I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me to be a part of this particular function. I know that we have a long way to go, and as Pandit VENKATESHWARA mentioned, there is a need to create a good building, a very good ambience where the connoisseurs of music of Bangalore can come enjoy. On a prolonged, it is not just a 1 day, 2 day. You organize for 40 days, and if you really look at the history of the 69 years and your latest souvenir, you can see who is who in the world of music. They have all come here, they have come and sang and gone. It is as if it is Narayana Swami Rao's commitment. They cannot resist coming over here. And of course, you have always, in this kind of a thing, when you do it with a sense of commitment, sense of feeling and sense of service, you have the blessings of the great Lord Rama, who symbolizes India's ethical values. And therefore, who can be better, when you have Ramaseva Mandali, the name that carries the great name of Lord Rama, and then people who have committed themselves to music like Narayana Swami Rao, and of course the current generation, his own son like Prasad, who are carrying forward these rich traditions, and then you have the doyens like Sree Mani Narayana Swami, who is giving them all the guidance that is needed at this crucial juncture of nurturing this institution. I think with all these things, the future is going to be extraordinary. So all I can do is that I got a little part of being within this great odyssey, and I wish the Ramaseva Mandali and all those who are responsible for nurturing the music and bringing the best to the planet